welcome back to Spec Dabs. Oh, we've got our technical difficulties sorted. Thank gods for that.
And thank you.
You beautiful human being. Thank you for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Yes, absolutely. Fantastic to see you here. We have got over our technical difficulties. Welcome back to episode 3 of Spec Dub's debut series, Phoenix Wright, dubbed attorney. Let's go through the introductions again. I am, as Cyber put in his podcast, our glorious leader, Shammers.
Fearless
leader. Don't worry, I have the little red handbooks to hand out to everyone here. You know.
There we go. You've got the red shirt as well, so it works.
The red shirt as well, yes. You know, one of the hammer and sickle brothers. No, that is. No, definitely not. Sorry, I don't know what overcame me there. Right, so let's go through the rest of the cast. To this side of me, depending on which way you're looking, it's my left, but might be right on your screen. We have Lily A. Otter. Say hello, Lily.
Hello.
Cool. And above me, we have the equally wonderful and talented Queen of Pugtopia, Kira Z. Pug. Say hello, everyone, Kira.
Hi.
And then, diagonally up from me, we have the absolute legendary C-word himself, Cyber. Say hello, Cyber.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay. Whew. We managed to get through that without the glaring dad joke. Okay, cool. That is
Hey.
Woo! There we go. I'm kind of glad. That no one said that, because if someone had asked me to do that, I would have gone. If someone had gone, say hello, Shammers, I would have gone, hello, Shammers.
Hello, Shammers. Yep.
So,
the temptation was there. I'm not gonna lie. The temptation was certainly there.
Oh, I gotta love a good dad joke. So,
Don't I live with my father?
Dear God.
Okay, I need to turn things down because I don't want it coming across.
That is fair. So, now that we've got that out of the way, we've got our introductions. We've got part 3 coming up. Just as a disclaimer for everyone on stream, a couple of us are nursing coughs and colds and other things. We'll do our best to put on as fantastic a show as we can, but if you hear a little bit of coughing because we can't quite hit the mute button in time, that is where we're going with that. So, for now though, digital or virtual jury, I hope you are ready, because we have episode 3 coming your way right now. Get yourselves ready.
Here we go.
Here we go. And we're in.
My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer, and when you last saw me, I was exactly where I didn't want to be. I had thought that after successfully defending my friend, Larry Butts, that my dramatic entrance into the world of law had been, finished. That was until I found my boss, Mia, dead on the floor of her office in a pool of her own blood. A young girl, who I later found out was her sister, Maya, was hunched over her, crying. I took her away from the scene and tried to ask what had happened, but I was interrupted by Detective Dick Gumshoe, who arrested her and accused her of the murder of her sister. Now it's up to me to save her. I owe Mia that much.
I'm Maya Fey, and last time you saw me, well, I don't really know what's going on. I visited my sister because she wanted me to get something, but when I got there, she was dead. And then I was accused of killing her, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I can only hope that it gets better from here.
Hi, I'm April May. The last time you saw me, I reported a murder, and I got to talk to that oh-so cute lawyer, Phoenix Wright? But he's been naughty, going through my things.
Okay, right. Let's see what's on the docket today. Oh, it's, the people versus Maya Fey. What are the facts of this case? Let me open my docket. Let's see. Yes. A defendant found next to her sister, who had died instantly. Blunt force trauma to the head, I believe. Yes, yes, blunt object here. Okay. We've got defense lawyer Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ooh. The impressive defense against Larry Butts in his opening thing. I see. Prosecution. Quite the challenge for Mr. Wright. Let's see how well he can put up against this adversary. Let me get... There we go, get myself comfortable.
September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir! I'm the detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map at the office to explain. The body was found by the window, here. And the cause of death?
And the cause of death.
Yeah, blunt force... loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue.
Floor plans added to the court record.
No, Detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Ow! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this?
When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times.
I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right. Let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
All right, then. Let us begin. Now, before we do, we seem to be missing some vital sounds from within the courtroom, so let's make some slight adjustments for that. But, virtual jury, you must remain unbiased in this. However, are there any parts of this that you would like to see pressed or presented? Please let us know in the chat. Whilst you type out your responses, let us move to the other members around the court. Let's see.
Let's see indeed. Let's move to Cyberman 360. Are there any parts that you would like to see pressed or holdered or other stuff?
No, it's pretty airtight, to be honest. It's exactly as it happened. I do wonder how long it took him to get to the scene.
Very good, very good. That is a good one. We could push that one. Miss Otter, what do you think about this?
Well, it only makes sense. How long does it take for the police to get to a scene of a crime?
Tis very true. Tis very true. Rule of Pugtopia. What is your take on this?
Yeah, I think it does depend on how long the police come, but at the same time, we went to the place where the witness saw the murderer, right? So, can she really see well from there? Because surely it was higher than the office, right? So, how good is her eyesight?
That is a very good one. Okay, so it looks like the consensus might be see how long it took him to get there, then press for the witness. Let's see how well this goes.
Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Oh, well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have his advantages. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. By my blood.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly, in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? By my beard!
Oh, I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it. Your Honor. Sir.
Try and be more careful. I do have the right to revoke beard privileges. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Okay, let's have a look. So, welcome to everyone in chat. Let's see. What parts of this should we be looking at?
Absolutely. The virtual jury should have a say.
The memo. What do you think, voice actors and voice actresses? What should we do? Should we press on this?
I think we can press on the memo, but maybe we should check what other things we have about this case that we could potentially use as well.
Okay,
Like
tell
the
me
autopsy
let's...
report.
Well, we have the autopsy. We have Maya's cell phone. We have some glass shards. We have the thinker. We have a wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. Naughty, naughty. We have a receipt. This is it a memo or a receipt? Ah. And we got the floor plans. I got the floor plans, F you. So,
I've been trying so hard not to say that all stream.
Get beaten to the punch.
Here's the floor plans, F you. Love
I
it.
got the floor plans, F you.
Yeah.
The floor plan C. Right, so, should we present or should we push him a little bit first?
I'd like to look at the autopsy report again.
Ooh. Of course. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Is it possible to have seen it from the hotel? Who knows? Mr. Rivers, hello, welcome back.
That is a good point from Rivers.
Very good point from Rivers.
Is it even possible to have seen...
So if the death was instantaneous, then how did she write a name? You know, if she died immediately, then how does that work?
Very good point. Mr. Wright, would you like to bring this up?
Objection! Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... No butting your way out of this one, Detective.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection! Mr. Wright? I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
Well, Mr. Wright, what would you like to say?
Oh, I'm a sham, am I? Detective Gumshoe. Was I a fool to trust you in your report? Me? I wasn't,
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But... Oh...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn. This isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Not in my courtroom. My bed.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. And please refrain from using big boy again, or I will find you in contempt.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. then the woman with the long hair. She kind of slumped. The end. That's all. That's all that I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony was just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Objection, horny on main.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fade's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, Your Honor. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Absolute testimony. I do not see the point of this, but we will continue at your insistence, Mr. Wright. Let's hope you have made the right choice.
If I had a penny for every time he said that to me, I'd have 2 pennies.
Yes, not much, but weird that it happened twice. Right.
I'm glad you agree, Your Honor.
Don't worry, that pun will come out every time. we'll make you a rich man.
The pun will come out tomorrow.
I was doing my best to hold back laughter, and then you absolutely trashed it for me. God damn it.
In fairness, I almost burst out when you said, objection, horny on main. I almost laughed.
Yeah, I almost lost it at that point.
I'm sorry,
That was cute.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't just... Do you ever just say something and you realise that it just came straight for the brain to the mouth? Like there was no thought between it. There was no filter between
no
there. It
filter
just...
between it.
Bleh.
Objection, horny on main. Like, I had a
Objection.
line directly after
Someone
that. I
clip
had to stop a second.
Considering your DVD
You're
stream the other day, Cyber, I don't think you have much room to talk.
Oh, I've not got a leg to stand on. I spent a solid hour and a half just talking about which monsters I want to fuck. Like that's...
Yeah.
Right, so, witness account. Let's see. What are we pressing? What are we revealing? Right.
Let's not talk about revealing after the previous conversation, eh?
Oh, yes. What do we...
Before we do anything, I just want to check in on you guys because I know you hate that voice.
I'm doing okay. Surprisingly.
I'm immune.
Dear God.
I feel like it's because it's not quite as high pitched. It's slightly more bearable.
That is helping, yeah. That's helping a lot.
See, I'm not sure. Rivers, if you try typing that phrase by itself, we'll see if it's still illegal according to mod. A little bit of channel lore. For the longest time, the phrase "your cow" was picked up by...
It's still banned! It's still banned, I just tried it! Anyway, through the auto mod.
Your cow,
Also-
illegal language. Get to jail.
By my mod powers, I'm sending you all to jail.
Also, just as an aside, keep in mind
I am the
that
law.
I've through my bottle for like the first couple of times that we've done this. I am now almost through one, and we're not even like halfway through this recording. Oh dear.
You'll be fine. Don't worry.
Ah, yes.
Absolutely.
Right, so. Let's see. So,
Virtual jury, you will have a say in what we have to press, so please, press. Let us know which of her statements you would like us to press, whilst you are deciding. Our cast and crew will decide and cast their votes as well.
so what should we.
Wait a minute, hold on. Right. Just looking at that statement for a bit, right? We've all seen Maya, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who the hell's looking at her and going, oh, that's the mousy girl, and not looking at her and going, oh, that's the lassie in the robes?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, how can she, like, why is that, like, your description, you know? Surely you would notice, like, her unusual clothing first, no?
Aye, like...
Yeah, like, also, I just want to say, how do you know that she's mousy just based on her looks?
Yeah.
It's talking about, like, her build, like mousy, like just a wee lassie, basically.
Mousy is not how I would use the phrase.
I know, it's a translation thing, I think.
Yeah,
Based on, like, the way it's being said.
Translation
I would
thing, but,
say,
like...
aye. Or even
like,
just the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair, she could be talking about the fact that she's looks mousy for where she's sitting there.
Mm.
She's all kind of, you know, retracted into herself and shy and that.
I guess so, but still. Well,
Yeah.
Rivers brought up a good point earlier.
Aye.
Dodge to one side. Firstly, which one?
also, how much of the... Do you have fucking binoculars in that room? How much did you see? I know that I am technically voicing April, but like, you're looking through a window into another window. Speaking from someone who does that quite often, because I like to people watch, you have a limited amount of space that you can see through a window. How the fuck did you see any of this?
Right, so...
She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony.
Wait, hold it. Back to the dodge comment. She dodged and ran away. Wasn't Mia found by the window? If she ran away, why would she run towards the window? I'd like to present the fourth plan. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Growing the spruce beard like them.
Okay, so we get back onto these.
I think we should press her about the mousy comment.
Oh, God.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. No, he's not. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all?
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes. What is the meaning? Because somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean,
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of those things. The testimony is bogus.
but.
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. And I thank you for refraining from using the phrase, big boy.
Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Look at this face, not amused. Please begin the cross-examination.
Okay. Some interesting.
Some interesting testimony.
Ow.
Very interesting question from one dynamite hand in our virtual jury. What do you all think of this question?
Yeah, no, I think I agree. How did she know it was a clock? And then, how did she know it was called the Thinker? Because it doesn't say on it.
My own point, it is a very famous statue.
Oh, is it?
It is,
Apparently,
technically, yes. But again, how would she have seen the detail from that far away?
Yeah.
It is-
Like,
Objection.
Let's see what goes on.
Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... Because... I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.?
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I am not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look. Right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May?
Just tisk.
Huh?
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
Oh, that's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Oh, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
Oh, what?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is...
Is what, Mr. Wright?
Maya's cell phone.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence, then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9.
Take a look at this.
That is a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait! This isn't my phone. Listen. This is a defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
By my beard, not again. Okay.
The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will provide the witness had not seen the clock before.
The clock itself. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores!
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today?
Oh, oh, oh. What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Order in, my God! This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Anything other is unacceptable.
Oh? Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Oh, scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. No, you had heard about it.
Which is it, Mr. Wright? Did she hold it or did she hear about it? Let me know.
She had heard about... Forgive me, Your Honor, a slight slip of the tongue, so to speak. She had heard about it.
Okay, excellent. No more slips of the tongue in my court. In my back rooms, however.
The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Absolutely, the glass shards. Yes. What do you think, chat? Not chat, sorry. Virtual jury. I'm still getting used to all of this digital mumbo-jumbo. Forgive my age. Absolutely.
Your Honor, that bird's fucking mental.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Sorry.
April May, thank God I barely have to do you again. Ugh.
I mean...
Oh, that screech hurt my throat so bad.
Oh my.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Which piece of evidence, chat, or virtual jury? Which one should we go for?
She heard through the wiretap, Your Honor.
The wiretap, you say? Let's see.
Have a look at this.
Ooh, that.
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. I am I'm not a technophile. What is this?
Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone. Were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is, well, the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Hands up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me? You lawyer? It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it? Oh.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Miss May.
What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you?
You killed her, didn't you?
Order! There will be order!
What? Can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops.
So you admit you tapped her phone?
But wait! I didn't do anything bad, like murder. I'm a good girl.
Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it.
You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will.
You can't be serious. No way!
Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping at the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No. They're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. The defense calls the bellboy to the stand. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
Oh,
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Ma Fei. That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, I will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I accept. Alright. Got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
And on that cliffhanger, we are going to take a very quick break. So, let's see, after the break, what the bellboy has to say. Until then, go grab yourself a cup of tea, refill your popcorn, grab yourself your favorite snack. 'Cause it's about to get good. And welcome back, willkommen, to the latest episode of Phoenix Wright, dubbed Attorney. In the previous half, we saw April May denounced as a liar, and the bellboy was summoned. Let's see what he has to say.
Fool, you fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. In business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9, on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished.
Right then, virtual jury, I'd like to hear your input on the matter, as I would for our fine cast of people here in the courtroom. Yes, quite. Let me double-check something. Aha. I thought it was a little quiet in here. Let me turn up my boombox. There we go. All the rave when I was young. Right, so...
All you hear through the full courtroom is just rhythm, maze, dancing. Right?
I was more of a fan of the rah Rasputin. Yes, that one. Yes, that was my
Chin,
favorite.
chin, absolute chin.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
George,
metal
please.
version.
The Russian Queen, you know. Right. Okay. So
There's a few metal versions of that are really cool.
Your Honor, if you could please refrain while I am trying to take a delicious sip of tea. I would not like to spill it all over my shirt.
absolutely, I will take one as well.
Right, okay, so. Screw the case karaoke time. There we go, hon. So, where is it that we should do this? What should we do next? What should we press him on? What should we...
I've just had a horrible idea, but I shall save it for later.
Okay.
Suspicious.
It's something that definitely will not be happening tonight, so don't worry about it.
Fair.
Wait a minute. When I was in the room investigating, there were 2 glasses next to the bottle of champagne. Miss May wasn't alone.
Where does it say that she was alone?
The final part of his statement, Your Honor. Spellboy wouldn't have any real reason to lie, but I have to find something in his testimony. One more time. I'll press him until he spills the beans. Or his tea. You're sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought when I brought the room service, the guests, with favored me with a embrasser, sir.
Embrasser. Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek, if I'm honest.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. On my life.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something, and wanted the bellboy to remember her.
Everyone in chat, what do you think? The time. What's so important about the time? Actually, when was Mia Fay murdered?
On the dot, wasn't it? Oh, it doesn't show the... why doesn't it show the time?
I'm with Han on the time. Like, why was it so precise?
And to answer your second part of that, insane people.
I am the head bellboy after all. I like my precision.
Precisely at the request. 9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9. The time of the murder. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. No. If you have any decency, you'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen. Can I? I have to protest. Wait! Please wait.
Yes? Does the defendant have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Oh, Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That is all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? She was by herself. She would have had to be by herself when she checked in, too.
Is that your final answer, Mr. Wright?
I would like to ask about her checking in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May.
Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She was just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I'd have a little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather, quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth. Now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
I object! That was objectionable!
Objection overruled, Mr. Edgeworth. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was, the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
Huh?
He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool!
I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person?
Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into the matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Fantastic. The court is adjourned.
September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No. I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
Lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
This...
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
To be continued. Save your progress up to this point? Yes. Bloody please. Again.
And I would appreciate it if you actually saved it this time, alright? Just
That's the plan.
just a wee hint for the game. Just talking to the game, you know,
just
just
the
like
game,
game,
yeah.
please. Please actually save.
Can I just, for the record, for everyone, I would like to start a petition. I'll protect Maya Fey.
Right, whilst we're all talking, let's get back to the shouting scene. I will stop sharing the Vigimo.
No. Hold on. My camera's goofed.
My camera is stop sharing that and turn on my own camera. Ah, yes.
There we go.
My beautiful face. Ooh. Ah. That shit I'm not going.
Petition second to protect Maya's such a baby. She doesn't
Seconded.
deserve all the shit.
She's
Oh,
so
she doesn't.
cute. I love voicing her, honestly. She's so adorable.
I love Maya to be.
It's a wee shame, so it is.
Actually, thank you, Ruscliffe, for following. Obligatory Maclumpa for the follow, because interesting
Gonna do
fact. Yes.
Maclumpa!
So
Fucking love doing that.
interesting fact. Ruska is my Twitch channel's 150th follower.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Let's go!
Does this mean we get to send them a spam email kidding on we're going to give them a house or something?
Yes, you get a free get a free house. Please send us all your bank details.
Send all your bank details to this not at all suspicious
I
link.
made a very poor decision.
Lily clicked the link, that's it.
No, I didn't click the link. My lens-up has gone cold.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Cold lens sip, that is rancid, by the way.
What is it? No!
And do not worry,
please,
we have been amply hydrating throughout the thing. This,
Yes.
as you can see, is probably about a quarter full. This was full to the top at the start of stream. So
My glass is almost finished. I literally have a drop left.
I finished a full 750 bottle, and I am about a third into the way of a second.
I peed myself.
What?
oh, that's what the puddle is in the background. Okay, cool.
That's proof that I'm hydrating a lot.
Exactly, yeah. As our good friend, the Nameless Nerd, says, hydrate or die straight. So,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it happened during the break, but I tossed the empty ball behind me, and I heard it clatter all the way down. It was very fun.
Yep.
Very fun indeed. Well, I hope you all enjoyed episode number 3. We finally got it working. Let's hope that So, as far for technical difficulties, one of my Steam libraries midweek, between last episode and this episode, decided it decided to take a vacation. And it decided not to work. So I had to uninstall all of Steam and reinstall everything. That seems to have corrupted the original save file. So this should not happen for next week. So, for next week...
I'm just gonna knock on wood for you.
Fingers crossed, knock on wood, it should not happen. So, for this time next... Dear God,
What did you do?
Sam has done himself damage.
I knocked on wood, but I knocked a little too hard and I hurt my knuckles.
Cyber, bruh.
Cyber. Eventually.
You know what that means.
I was trying to knock it like hard enough that it would come through the mic, so I ended up just punching my desk.
You know what that means. I did that, but I hit my head.
Haha, see, I'm not alone. Han did it too.
Yeah,
Must be you guys been hurting yourselves.
I think Ham's
So,
desk.
where did you get the bubble wrap?
Probably beats your desk punch in fairness. Desk headbutt.
Oh,
drops desk punch.
100%, yeah. Headbutt beats punch.
Of course, yeah.
I learned that at fight school.
Yeah, well, you are an expert in the Glasgow kiss. That is the.
Also, I learned that at fight school, also known as just a regular British secondary school.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
I hit my head on my desk.
Also sometimes called the streets of Glasgow, but that is.
I mean, fair play. That's rough out here.
I swear I just turned her around. What's going on here?
Oh, okay. So Han hit her head, not her desk. I think that's.
Oh, right. Just
Yeah.
went like that.
I literally said that. I literally called that out. No one listens to me.
Aye.
Yeah, but
The classic. One of them.
I literally said that, but apparently no one was listening.
I just like the mental image of Han accidentally headbutting a desk. That's
Not even accidental, just fully just going, fuck it.
fucking. I'm gonna one up Ben.
Just smacking things.
Yeah. So that is.
Cyber, I swear to God, if I ever find you in a Dead by Daylight and I'm the hunter, I'm literally going to tunnel on you.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
God.
You're not. What makes that better is I don't even have a desk. So I'm just imagining now Han running through the streets of insert town name here, desperately searching for somebody selling a desk so they can put their fucking heat through it.
Just run ahead.
Just going not even selling, just going to a random skip. Just going for it.
Running to like a library or a furniture shop or just some skip and fucking yeet.
Just a hop, skip, and a crack. Right, that'll do.
That sounds like some very fucked up innuendo. I'm sorry, man.
Yes.
I mean, that's the plumber's long jump.
In the famous words of Top Gear, on that bombshell, we'll end the stream here. Thank you all very much for coming. We should be back on time at about 7:30 next Sunday for episode 4. This is going to be a regular, precisely 7:30. And we will all be drinking iced coffee. No, we might not be. We might be. We'll see.
No,
Don't talk to me like that.
No.
Don't worry,
No, but
Kira, your iced
we
coffee
will all be
you
hydrating.
just eat. It's on its way. Don't worry.
Aye.
I swear to God, showers.
We've all chipped in and bought you a no shit like Tassimo coffee machine, right? And like 100 pods and all that. So one of the big ones that they use in the shops, the big steamer things.
Hold on. Where
Exactly.
is it? How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Yes, we do dare to do this. This is to help save all the cheesecakes you got up in your attic,
Exactly.
Listen here, you little shit.
While you're distracted fighting the coffee, we can save the cheesecakes, right? This is how it goes, right?
And make sure your Uncle Cyber gets one as well, considering you
Damn it.
so maliciously keep it from him. Oh, dear.
I have the keys on me, you can't get the shit.
I just
went
realized
really goblin there, I'm sorry.
But either way, on that bombshell, we will leave.
Yes,
Thank
let's
you all
go.
very much for coming, and we'll see you next week at 7:30 with hopefully, fingers crossed, no technical difficulties. Pray, cross your fingers, cross your paws, cross your
Pray to the techno god.
pray to the awesome god Maklumpa, and we will,
Auto Mechanica.
The paws are crossed.
we'll see you next time.